Hello there, welcome back again, my ladies and gentle dupes. I hope you're having a great week so far. I was just almost not in time, thanks to a recent Windows update yet again. Just changing around my microphone and not recognizing it for OBS. That's always fun. Oh well, it was an easy fix, so welcome back. I hope you're all having a great time, a great day. What are my 100 dupes doing? What are we up to? I almost... Okay. You're invisible. That is only true for the two of you, though. Cool. We've been doing fertilizer synthesizers for... We want to get our bristle blossoms to be more water efficient and all that. And get our dirty dirt to be not as wasteful on the mealwoods. Yes, all that good stuff. What else? Let's first of all get the game to recognize all its bits and pieces. And then we've apparently some starvation, which sounds like nonsense to me. We have 11,000 kilocalories. That's so much. And yes, hello Gino, hello Redneck. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day and all that. No, I'm not out of breath at all. No, not at all. Just if you're wondering. Amari, what is up with you? Why don't you just go get something to eat? Look at all these happy people. Yo, this looks actually almost like that one painting. You know, The Last Supper or something, no? Making Nicolas or Jesus. With blonde spiky hair as a historically accurately portrayed people from the Middle East look. Right, let's not get into politics. We have also been doing our Zebra aquarium, which needs some more attention to get all fixed up. Number of considerations to make and all that. Still a bunch of chlorine up here and whatnot. Okay, what else? I've been thinking about, well, a nonsense build, aka making an abyssalite melter for no good reason other than because we can, pretty much. I'm not sure about that. Maybe it's not the place and the time for that. Here. Let's go give you a what? A good measurement I was about to say. What is this? I'm going to have a little test this morning at the hospital and everything is fine. Excellent. My super non-healthy way of life hasn't caught up to me apparently. Yet. Well, let's hope it will never. You know, some people are just lucky. Maybe you're one of them. Are we? Okay, so this is not 4. Well, this is not x times 4. Well, yes it is, but... Am I miscalculating? What's that all about? Can I get a different measurement here? Real quick. Just some... Copy pasta, wait, what? Why's my hotkeys gone? Why? That had to be some mod stuff. With other mods I've turned on and off. Game controls, mods, blueprint, delete blueprint, snapshot. That's the one, right? Yeah. Don't you go yapping. Nope, doesn't work. Did I not save it? Controls, blueprints, mods. Not mods. Take snapshot. Didn't click some control button there. I'm pretty sure. But you just put that in there. Okay, see how that goes. Okay, that's the one. Right, I just want to have a few floors here. Like this, so I can see. You start here, you all... Yeah, no, the new ones are proper. So you're off by 1. How are you all? So, if I go here, 4, well, that's 5. Okay, well, that's not bad at all. Well, we could just add a layer on top of here too. This is supposed to be the top layer anyways, right? We have liquid here already, so that's all fine and good. This floor is going to be removed. I just have suits here for an entirely different reason. Eventually, right now I don't actually care about that too much. Okay, yeah, sure. Like maybe do liquid infinite storage for this tank just to give us some space, and that maybe one, that one maybe as well. Before we do all that, there is a good reason. First of all, how hot are you? So, what we want to do, we want to get this thing going. So, this liquid lock. We want to get this guy, so maybe to not be overpressuring potentially, because there's weird liquid layers here. We're doing the same thing, right? Sort of. Can we displace all of that? Can we do this without deleting too much cold poop water? We should all have somewhere to go, right? Can always go sideways. What's the temp gradient in here like? Still like a gradient. There's surely a gradient here. Not entirely sure. It should be mostly from different liquids and the biome. I don't know. Toro, hello. What do you Hello, hello. This amuses me every time. Makes me very happy. Yes, I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday as well. Yeah, all that. Get these guys going. We need more synthesizers. And it's been busy. Well, hopefully good busy, right? Howdy Willow. Yes, indeed. We want to update this into a total of 6 or 7 fertilizer thingies, and I don't think we need dupe interactions long term. So it would be nice if we could have them all just with auto sweepers. I mean, we have 100 dupes that will be bored and won't be doing anything really in just a little bit. So maybe we don't need that, but it's also going to be filled with stink air. So, you know, when dogs get wet and they come inside and they shake. Yeah, that's great. Maybe you, I don't know. Yeah, dogs are fun. At least the dogs are happy, right? That sounds like they've been having a great fun. Okay, that's that. Because usually, I just know if I have my sister's dog over and she's wet and we go inside, and then she's just gonna press really hard against me when I get her towel, and then she just enjoys getting a good rub. Getting all dried up and a good ear massage and all that. The towel only does so much. True. Well, I mean, you have a bit more dog than I. She's a tiny lab. And yours is a big one. In comparison, probably. Yeah, just a bit. Okay, cool. So, for these guys, I do actually want to look at my build I did once in debug mode, but not because we have to put in a few precise... Oh my god. Okay, first of all, this is gonna be the floor, right? I need a room with 360 fans that they can sit in for 5 minutes. Fans or dryers, so they don't freeze. I don't know. What the heck is that, y'all? It's my zebra aquarium. Look, it's beautiful. It holds a total mass of 10 times 336 grams. So like 3 kilos-ish of water. So we can use all this water to keep the dupes alive for 50 cycles. We need more water. We you know? Layered cake, yes. I was about to make this into a checkerboard, but the automation in Oni is a bit lackluster and imprecise, so I didn't do that. If there was a bit more precise control to things, this would be even more beautiful, more mosaic-ish. But you know how those timings are just garbage in this game? Like you can have 2 timers, and depending on how many dupes you have, the one or the other will be faster than the other. Yeah. I would probably work. It would probably work if you used Viscogel. How would that change anything? Viscojet and Goop probably. We should alternate those. Yeah, do we have idle dupes? Yeah, almost. Twitch integration 100 dupe challenge, let's go! Yeah, have fun, Redneck, enjoy that for yourself. Go, go. Maybe on a different map. It would stop the fastest ones from spreading in the downtime of lag. What would stop the fastest one? The Viscogel? No, it's not. This is not spreading. This is layered properly. You have to give it 10 grams on each of these, else this won't spread. If we open this up here in the right order and with some mesh tile, not mesh tile, after tiles, we could just open this up and walk through here and it's not gonna go anywhere. This is a stable cake. We just can't have oil go in there, which is why we make a bit of a specific safety lock with oil, so nothing else gets in there once this is closed off. Because if there gets a blob of oil in here the wrong way, well, it's gonna go all gobbledy-gobble. And if we put it in right, it would push up one of these columns and we would have like a misaligned column. The fact that you're doing this with 100 dupes, well, that's the fun part. It's surprisingly stable still. Or again, I don't know, maybe the sweeping has helped. It's not streaming it. I've been testing some stuff at times. Not streaming it makes it even better. But we are streaming it, so... Also, yeah, you gotta still all come together. No, we did have this whole food situation we are still trying to figure out and fix up. Oops. You still gotta gotta get more CO2. Do we have that? Do we have to remove these bottles? There. Why did we talk about these guys being gas filters last time? Wasn't that with your stream yesterday, Willow? Right? Doing this yet again. And over here. They're great. And I might want to get rid of you guys entirely. Though, as we said before, we don't do rockets or we don't use the teleporter because that is just nonsense. We do need our shine bugs. That is a big bottleneck right now for science, diamonds. Well, okay, diamonds would be specific to getting an abyssalite melter, I guess. Maybe we skip that one, just maybe. And well, I do want these guys in. I do not care about you. Do we have more eggs? We have only 3 eggs. There's a few more things to fix up over here, I think. With you, okay, this is reset. And that's all the 4 eggs. Okay, I did have an idea or two about all of this. Alright, I wanted to just open this up. Because we don't need for the materials study terminal to be in a room. It only gives us more research speed. We have more researchers than we can have stations and drop bolts anyways. This is not a bottleneck. You can be open. And thus this side can be maybe closed off in here or something. And here we can have the poofed. So they're just nicely tucked away. They might die flying over here. That would put them out of reach of the dupe, so maybe close that off. You would also die in here. We wanna have this also closed off. So any dying poofs would have their meat dropped in these 2 spots. Gotta build this first, right? Yes. And then you're not allowed to go down here. So this door must be closed. If this door is closed, you won't reach around. So we have to remove this tile, get this over by 1. And then... Are you still doing stuff? We want to push this liquid blob as well. Nah, I gotta redo that for a quick sec. Now, more importantly, big build. We need to get 1, 2, 3, a few things in order here. We have ceramics, by the way. How much more do we make? Is there a reason not to make this forever? Why is this only 3,000? He has no 30 rounds. Here, go forever. Maybe do a second one. You're getting hot. It's not really hot, is it? Okay, I was also thinking of somewhat saving up on steel making, but maybe we should just have that go forever and have our steel made. It's 7 tons. That's 700. 900, and we have a bit more somewhere. 500 more. We already have 1200 for our first aqua tuner in here. So we should get that going. Get some actual cooling down here, or just drop more ice. For now. For now. Ice is just fine. Yeah. You can have another shift blade or something. Or two. This is not even a problem. Okay, did we make steel before? I think so, yes, 200 kilos. And you just need more X. Yes. Good. We could cool this then if we wanted to. You have some heavy rod wire in? No, not yet. Did I want to fix it up? I probably wanted to, no? Just make this a proper, easy inlet of heavy rod wire. Right, that. And then I was going on about the darkness and whatnot. And their need. Are you being groomed, by the way? You're still a baby. Okay, you need food. We do have one. We can't check that in the planter box, can we now? Because they're all not upside down. But we do have one dew dripper. Can we see your stuff? Minus 35 to 5. Okay, so we want you to be like... You're gonna need brine ice, so minus 20 or colder would be cool. This would be like here or here. You're gonna give us heat. You're gonna be minus 10, it's also kinda cold. Kinda hot actually. Up here is almost too cold. 35 you said? Minus, right? Let's see. So this is a proper level. Yeah, this one, and then 4 would be here. That's not a bad spot, right? We go ahead, take some clay, turn around, come around. This would already be in a good spot. I was also thinking maybe we should make... I don't like the small rooms, the 64 rooms. I don't like them for the farms here. It's not bad. I just, you know, could be better. Could be wider, could be larger. I was thinking maybe we merge these triplets together and split them in the middle, but that sounds like a lot of work. And maybe we just don't do that. Every time I look at it I feel like, meh, maybe not. By the way, can we go in here and get these free fruits and foods? You're gonna melt soon. It's 900, this is 500. How's that? Okay. Didn't realize that poopy water tiles are less mass. Is that true for all of them? It actually is. I know snow is like 10 kilos. And you guys, 900, 500. Oh, no. Okay. Right. Just for conserving stuff. Let's go through here then. You're gonna melt by yourself though, and this will not. So if we just wait a little, we get full and it doesn't make a difference. No, it does. These will never melt. Can we get it in here? We can theoretically do this and go in here and the other side too. Alter just say alter ego, right? Hi, do you do challenge? Yes. Turn all 11 planetoid to vacuum. No. But the challenge is to keep the 100 dupes alive. And the additional challenge is to not leave the planet, to not build a rocket, to not use the teleporter. Well, that sounds fun. That sounds tedious. Also, you would vacuum everyone, right? That means you would live on rockets only, and it's your challenge. Oh my. So you're in the final world to do that vacuuming on. That sounds intense. That sounds intense. So talk about vacuum stuff out though. I was thinking of vacuuming this out. First we'll want to dig it up though. All the slime in here at least. So let's go ahead and go forward on that. Superconductive and water are kind of easy. Just waterfall everything into one corner. That is true. Sounds about like what you would do. Or I. Yeah, that sounds about exactly like that. Can we get you all in here? Get all this nonsense out. Unconnected Betna. Hello there. This is my first time I've ever seen anybody talk about complete vacuum bases. That used to be my thing back in the day when I streamed. But that looks boring, no? A little bit? It has like... It's like all uniform and all that. Not sure how much I would enjoy that, personally. Like, you know, I like the stuff that we start with. It looks kind of neat, like natural and all that. I started to vacuum the whole place when I did the Dino Lab. At 4K cycles, one lock broke and it flooded it all. Yes, that's what you meant to say, right? Yeah. That sounds really fun. I don't have more challenge. You mean it's your hardest challenge so far? Okay. Boring? Heck no. Forces you to really understand the mechanics of the game. Everything kind of needs to be cooled. That's also interesting. Flooded it? Oh, did you have like... Oh, liquid. Oh. Okay. You could just go... Well, just go ahead and fill the place with liquid, yeah. And then bring that all into a tile. I mean, if you say vacuuming it out, it kind of sounds like just dig it all up, let it vent to space, and you're good. So I feel like there's a different idea of how to do that and what to achieve eventually between us right now. Like, there's different ways of achieving that, I'd say, I think. What is that? Just go like this. Okay. Turn out blinds to minus 270. Put all in one tile and then turn up the heat for maximum chaos. Operating up space does not work. Opening up space, it needs to be done manually. Well, it does work, it just takes forever. Hey, says. Okay. Well, it really takes forever. The more liquids you have, and gases rather. I mean, gases you have to remove. Off-gassing stuff you have to remove, kind of. Sweep it. It would take 5,000 cycles. Won't work. Yeah, that's not working, it's just a matter of... Who just dropped that? Who just dropped that? I didn't want to go in here. They didn't replace anything. 37 doing well, I see, yes. We're doing great. I just need... Ah, god damn it, now there's debris down here. Now we gotta fix that. I didn't want to go in there. We gotta have a thingy tile here. That means we have to have a solid tile here. To replace it over the corner. What, do we? Yes. Or else we have blobbity blob blob going around. Well, we won't have anyone bring anything dangerous into here, right? At last they will have what? They will have what to do now. To fish out junk. Yeah, that is more of a stuff I have to do. Rather than the dupes. Is what I feel like it is. Can we get all that other stuff again back into somewhere? We have like another... We need only
use the boost to get through!
I wish I had the boost, man. 1000 toys already vacuumed 3,200 cycles now. Oh my god. I mean, that you're on a good track, so... That sounds like you're almost done. Then as I said, are you just on the... I need more space here. You're supposed to replace that, not this one. Do you have all your dupes on the ship then? Or how do you do the whole thing? Also, I want some more stuff dug out over here. Just to give us a bit more space, yes, thank you. And deeper into here as well. This one's gonna be difficult, you can do all of these. Yada yada yada. Okay. I'm having with 3 cyborg ships. Edge ships. Nice. So you like the Dupes, the bionics. Because some people like them less and some like them more. And we gotta keep an eye on our food. Now we do have a bunch of extras in here. 3 at start with normal. Oh, I see. Wait. And 3 to space. Cyborgs. Okay. Where is my egg cracker? I think I want to crack another egg or 2. Do we? How's my farms doing? What's this is almost all done. You're gonna be fine. How are these farms doing? 1. Fix that up. 2. Are you trapped? You will trap yourselves. I have faith in you. You prefer boobs, but boobs are fine too. Understandable. I think most of us, if not all, can agree to that. Right, that's the all done. I don't mind mining up the snow here. We don't need 2 right now, but there's going to be future use for these guys. We have a bunch of that stuff in here. Brine ice. You're all great angels, yes. No, not there. Can we put the Duup in? Wait, what? No, okay. Gotta take that out first. I was about to say, are you allowing me to do that right away? That would be grand. Alas. Wait. I don't want you... You take 70 cycles to finish this. Hey. Now, look, I know there's an option, not a mealwood. There's an option to disable tinkering. Not an angel innocent. It literally says TB angel. If you hover over it, but yes. I'm technically right, which is the best. I'm sorry. I know. Okay, right. I know. Right, so these guys, I can't tell them to not tinker them because they are not in a thingy room yet, which is kind of stupid. Also kind of nice. It's weird anyways, right? Because we cannot... Wait. Do we have no spot here that would qualify as a room? No, not like this. Because I'm wondering, can we tinker these plants? If they're closed off like we can do with generators. Because these guys, they get tinkered. Even with no station inside of their room. And plants, I don't think they do. Because if they did, we could save ourselves a few spaces for buildings and whatnot. Right, and you can go ahead and make more copper as well. But you'll just prefer it over iron steel, don't you? Don't you, won't you? On that note, I need plastic. We need coolant, and we only have liquid uranium, and I need more coolant. How much plastic do we have? Maybe I shouldn't use all my plastic for naphtha making. As the very first action of and order of the day, but I think I want... Well, we should also get our steam turbines here now. That needs bugs research, so that's gonna take a hot minute. Why is no one doing this? Maybe because it's always paused? Yes, I'm so sorry, this is gonna be the pause game. It just, you know me, probably, kind of. How much and how well can we fit you guys all in? Remember, every cycle is effectively 30 cycles. Oh, by the way, how far have we come? Okay, this is your pile. How far have we come with... We saw all these dupes with their skills. No? Huh. Would you look at that? We got mechatronics going. Yeah, well, that is excellent. We can do the thing then. Only one dupe can do the thing, but this one is all I need. You're almost all so there, the two of you, that is. Yes, carrying speed, all that good jazz. Nikolaj. Jangers. Me, no. Who are you? Who you refer to? You mean Doro? Right, you would hit the tile here. Would you also hit the tile here? That would be these two. Or this one. And these ones. So if we had something here, that could be normal. And we could have this room all be probably used. What do we take here? What sedimentary rock for no good reason? There's your closing tile, yes. There you would go all the way to here or here. I'm half Serbian, half Hungarian, half human. It sounds like something I've heard before. Okay. And we won't need this lock. Oh, also we need a lower point here at some point then, right? If we do a infinite loop. Can we have that to the left? We need 3 tiles and then 1 here. We can move you over by 1, that makes no difference, right? Yeah, that makes no difference. Get that up here. Get this one removed, replaced, that's a mistake. You are 100% person, as we've already realized last time. Okay, yeah, you did a great job here, Hassan. We can close this off now. How much water is in here still? Okay, not much, so this heat buffer will kind of dissipate in a bit. Also, I want to vacuum this whole space out. For one reason or 5 others. And we need suits here. I did say we can have the suits to get in here. But more importantly, I think I want them for the steam vent, aka the suits should probably go up here. Use granite, just because it looks good. IRL. So it go here. Do we care about temps here whatsoever? No, it's all good, man. This can all be opened. So suits go in here. We can go in here where it stinks. We can take care of the steam, no problem. We then have to kind of cut you all off. Maybe leave this open for now. And then the plan is to vacuum this out. That will kind of break my whole cooling system. Now I need... Why do we do this? Because we need a space. A space for a hot room. A very hot room. To make more phosphorus. Because we don't have much phosphorus. And we also want more heat up here anyways. Eventually. Once this guy is tuned and all that. Or once he's having his infinite Azure loop. Until then... We're gonna, first of all, gonna bring those up here. The pipes to this. With magma. We're gonna get some magma pipes up there. So... How about we just... No, this one. Copy pasta, you guys. That sounds great. The question is where to. We gotta go up here somewhere. So maybe to the left or something. Maybe like this. That sounds like a horrible idea. I love it. And maybe here. You are gonna be in the way of things. Can we get in here maybe? And then you get another one going over this way. Keep using igneous rock. Going down. You go over by 1. I do not appreciate shimmying this all the way through here. But what must be done, must be done. Yes, you go in here. Man, I wish we could just rotate this blueprinted stuff. Are you all connected here? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Well, we'll find out rather. when we have magma sitting in the pipes, breaking the pipes, filling up the base with hot stones. Don't you like hot stones? Making food on hot stones. Well. Yeah. Are you connecting to each other? Yes, that should all work out nicely. All the way to here-ish. And just in. I guess. I'm gonna close you all off. Gonna come in here, maybe a bit higher. Maybe I'll give you another bridge, because I feel like we don't have enough bridges here. It's not bridges, it's teleportation devices. It's teleportation devices. Accept the teleportation. They're important. They teleport 2/3 every time. It's important. Okay, that's that. Starvation. How bad is it, Devil? It makes travel faster indeed, yes. Willow, by the way, do you not know Jean Reno? It reminded me of Pierre. Because I was having some French associations with your Pierre. Pierre, right? And the way I didn't know that, and the way you pronounced Jean Reno, that just reminded me of each other, of each, you know? I found that interesting. Okay, this is coming along nicely. I need some crude oil. Not much, just a safety lock. So we put that crude oil in here. That will have this room completely closed off. And we have the heaviest metal, the heaviest liquid, this tile specifically. The fish in here, and a different liquid here. That means whatever liquid might fall into the room. Wait, did I need this one? Yes, whatever liquid falls into that room here will be blocked by the crude oil. Hello, Leo. By the way, how much water tiles is that? That is 336 minus 1, 2. At 10 grams each. So like 3.5-ish kilos almost of liquid. Can you teleport, relocate first? And no, I totally did not confuse you for Willow again, because you have the same color name. It's not what happens every time. It is not. Maybe. Maybe it is. Can we open up more spaces here, so this stinky egg can all flow? Okay, yes, bring that down. But yes, how's your day? I hope you're having a wonderful week so far, and a beautiful morning, I guess. Unreachable food, what are you all yapping about? Are you unreachable? You dimwits. How did you even get up there? I wouldn't want you to prioritize this either. No, you can die there though. This is gonna drag some other dupe in from God knows where. There's plenty of breedability here though, right? You just created your own pocket of death, Stinky, didn't you? You had to do that, didn't you? Let's get this Dewdripper in. What is your growth time? I need... oh, 2 cycles, that's nice. I need more seeds here for that guy. And I wonder how well... did we just delete all the peep water in here? Peep-poo? Because I feel like we did. What's your temp, by the way? 11? 10? This. And your amount 200 whatever. Excellent, excellent. Okay, any focus we have right now, like for real? I do want to get these guys going, so we need some PR. I don't really want to use the super cold one. I can't really get that pool to do my bidding. We won't need too much. Do we bring that in from the left here or something? Just somewhere where it doesn't get in the way of all the other things. Also, you guys, just remove this. So we won't need these pipes anymore. Can you connect this together? Hold on a second. What are we doing here? You go out. Where's my... We did remove the buffer tanks because we don't have the refineries here anymore. Yeah, okay, you go through here and then you just prioritize balance out stuff on the right hand side. You are not supposed to be stupid. Why are you stupid? AKA, you blocking each other's output. That is not intended. Let's go fix that. Okay, cool. This one is an old one. Doesn't check out anymore. Just remove that and that and that. This bridge. Okay. We are here for Pierre. We need poopy water. So you will get more poopy water because it's always going to come in from up here, which is great. It's going to come in from up here until we close things off. The question is about how do we want to deal with this theme to be in the time that we are... That's a lot of poop water. In the time that we are... Can we relocate that? Doesn't matter. No, it does. That we are winding this whole thing up. That's the one. Yes. So, for now, ignore it. For now, just make the loopy loop the filter here. You give me that bottom pool. You gotta loop around. So we have you go eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Where's your out? Where's your in? Go up here. Get a low priority coming in from the left to the right. We do that here. You go back. You can have a go straight out. This is just for backup reasons. Backlog reasons. And then we are going to completely use this entire space up for just a simple little filter. Yes. Good idea, great choice. That will not bite us in the ass. We'll have your liquid storage up here somewhere. It's going to be not hot. So that's whatever, that's fine. You go get a filter for element and sensor and whatnot. Do that. Get some power here somewhere. That wire is going to be just fine. Right, this is going to be P-water. And you just go out here. And then upsy daisies. Up here somewhere. Just around the side. Bring that up. Bring that in and over. We store away a few buckets on the left. Sure, that's going to be A-okay. Put them here. A bucket I want. A big metal bucket or two. Yep. And then we bring that over. You're gonna not bust, right? No, we don't bust these pipes. Go in here, go down, go over, go in. You can even absorb some of the heat in here, I guess. And make the loopy loop. Maybe make the loopy loop this way around because I say so. Makes no difference. And it's not really a loop. Okay, that sounds fair. I do want this all built though. On a 6. Not all of this. Not the letters. The rebuild is fine. Oh well. We can rebuild, it's fine. Get all this done, get this done first. And I don't like how this is gonna drag away the dupes from other work, but hey, there's always something. Do this and this. No need to pause. Always there. Keep an eye on the... Let's keep an eye on the food items. Also, that skill point. Didn't I have one dupe specifically at the top that I didn't want to give the final skill point to? Like Camille or someone. I guess I gave it away. Whatever. That's fine. We have some pretty rooms now and all that. By the way, That airflow is still kinda garbage. Do you... Right, we do have a bit of a lack of water here at times. And you guys are all running full time. There's a lot of dupes here. There's a lot of dupes here. Maybe I'll open up some space. Surely this is gonna be just fine. What's the pressure here? 3 kilos. And here it's like 1. Yeah. Just open up some space here. Might be a good idea to have this to be airflow tight and stuff. In case some piss comes down. Okay, all good, all good. How is this looking? Stinky, you fixed yourself up in here. Not really. Talk about piss. Let's get pissed. Starvation. We have 9,000 calories. Well, guess what? If you didn't trap yourself, you could have eaten something and gone to the loo. But hey, you do what you do. Let's get these guys a proper ceiling. Okay, and do you have all the rooms? All the rooms done then, yeah? All the rooms are done. Building melted, that's on purpose. Yes. Did you cool down? Not really, it all fell just down. How many fish is that? 27, almost there, we have this almost done. Which is lovely. We can open up that space more or less. Remove all this nonsense. Did I? Right, you're just here for keeping the liquids in place. This is all CO2. Okay, good. And you send all the liquids into here. I guess we can shortcut you. And also, well, we can shortcut this guy. Or can't we? Well, it's gonna take a hot minute to finish up. But yes. Wait, not this way around. This way around. That. You gotta empty this out. It's gonna close. Okay. Hold on a minute. Alright, you're still on a red wire. But we're also gonna wait for these to be all removed. That's fine. Cool. Now, next step is fish feeder. You gonna be here. That's not gonna work for now. Okay. There's gonna be a door here. You will be on a red wire. That is very useful. Not. We can remove all of this. Though. And this. You were only in here so we can't prevent anything falling down into the pool from drowning. You'll just stay healthy. Okay. This top layer. Wait. Yes, you're on the right layer, right? Yes. And you would be having your next floor here. Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Then we need a bit of automation. Quite a bit of automation, actually. Let's not use the lights. We might need that for something else entirely. Okay, that can be removed. That's one door. We have 2 tiles. There's another door. There's gonna be a auto sweeper. And an actual tile up here. So we'll have, well, more than 2 auto sweepers. We'll have a bunch of auto sweepers in here. And they're gonna allow us a bunch of things. We'll deposit our eggs up here. This is not a finalized ultimate build. It's more of a scrapped together build I made last night. So let's see how it goes. Not even decided on the details. But hey, we don't have a sensor for the rails yet. So we're gonna make do with what we have. I'm not sure how exactly I want to deal with the entirety of this. The X on the rail, rather. But I'm sure we'll figure something out. You can reach that? Okay, that's fine. Did you empty out all of the... almost all of it? Do that here. Do that here. That's gonna work out fine. Well, if you had somewhere to collect all the stuff, yes, it would. How much diesel is that? We shouldn't have more than 4, whatever, 100 kilos, right? That is oil. The next heavy thing after oil would be one of these two, right? So I want to probably have that in here. And we need like a few hundred kilos. I'm not sure we have enough of either of them. We might need to want to make more biodiesel or phyto oil. There would be phyto from proper layering. We probably have more diesel though. Content 0. Content 180, yeah, that sounds like a lot. And you guys, 7 kilos. That's gonna be way less, no? Oh well, we'll figure that out as we go. Right, so there's you. There's gonna be. I need to build that other thing, and I need to build that fish dropper thing in a bot. Oh, that we need some more. Where is it? No, automation. Right. Critter sensor. We're gonna check our number of critters here, obviously. There is gonna be a NOT gate in here somewhere. So we have this door and this door. So if this close, the critters are allowed to go out. And this one gonna be open. You both close, critters go right, then they can maybe drop down here or something. Or we give them another shoot. That's fine. Another space to drop into, maybe just in here. Beneath the door. No, not beneath the door. Somewhere where we can have a trap for them to repopulate this one if we need more. Have a dupe use the chute. You gotta use the chute to get through. Excellent. This is most excellent. Yes, the fish releases, the fish shoot. I love it. I love it. It's great. It's awesome. So we can use that to release the fish in here. That's gonna be automation this way around. We'd already put it in place now. There's the chute. You gotta wait. I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. The game is being stupid. Oh, there's a letter. I was about to say, did this only work in debug mode? But no, there's a ladder here. That is gonna block us, right? That's the ladder's fault. It gotta be. It gotta be. Okay. We will want to have all the liquid in here. So, what do we do here now? Okay, this is pea water. You are only having your leftovers now, right? So that's all the phyto oils. 40 kilos, this is 180. Anyone remember the numbers for these liquids? How much do we need for default mass? 800 both. Okay, so it makes no difference which one we make more of. Biodiesel needs more, well, needs phyto oil as a first step though. What is your conversion rate? You need also bleached stone or something. 160 into 200. That's pretty good. Don't like using the bleach stone. We do need... we can save ourselves like a bit of slime. Or we use a ton of slime. And make more the phyto oil. I think we just make more phyto oil. What's it called? Pulverizer? Plant pulverizer, yeah. Let's go get that one. Someone once told me, do I even have the game because I don't use these blueprints? Look, there's a blueprint right there. Do I even play the game, was it right? There we go. I play the game. Okay, you're gonna give me a phyto oil. With that in place, we can already move the fish in, assuming we feed them. And you should be fine with one fish feeder and one tile of livable space. Anything critical I'm missing right now? Because this is most of the things we need. But you're already in place. You go in here and here, I guess. And you go negative. Right? These can be closed if you're full. And if not, you gotta turn on the other way around. I feel like my automation was different. Oh well. We can just be flexible in here. Wait. Wait. I'm thinking. Could we somehow fit our trap in here? We'd have to remove the door. No. This is not the time to rebuild that. No, it's not. I want to have one going out though. One loader. And then get rid of these others on top. We'll also have a bunch of storage bins. So you will be in range of this one. And you'll be in range of the feeder. That allows us to put excess seeds in this bin and then a backup of seeds into here, which thus allows us to feed away all the seeds we don't need without running into the risk of losing the entirety of our farming capabilities in the future, which we will never use again, but hey, that is besides the point, right? Okay, hello. Nice cold air. What air? Yes, what air? I still want to get more. You will never cook. You're too cold. Gotta tune this guy. I gotta get these Scheinbachs. Not sure for me. Those cosmetics just make more confusing in only colony. Yeah, that's a good point. You guys find them extremely confusing? Because I certainly get the point. I very much so do understand that. You can reach that one from here, just close your two. Yes. Confusing. Very much. Didn't I need these doors? Oh, I need these doors to be different. Reminds me kind of skins in more competitive games as well. And how I wish you could just turn them off. Not that I'm playing anything competitive at the moment, but just in general. Just in general. Right. Do you be open to this? We have poofed in here. Maybe too long played and watched base only that way. I mean, they've only been introduced at some point, right? So I've gotten used to them. Oni, let's go. Hello, spaceman. Yes, welcome in. I'm used to them enough now that I'm not having issues deciphering them, even if they're new. But yeah, on that note, I've recently gotten the other pack, the which was it called? Here, I've gotten the Neutronium Metal Refinery Adders pack because Clay is doing a great job with the game for the most part. After Tencent bought Clay. You want me to regret this, right? Buying that cosmetic pack? But the devs are still doing a great job, so I don't care. Right, I could just cut you off here and make this yet again a bit different. No? What no? The devs do not make a great job? Just ask when skin get in. Just you ask when skin get in. Oh, right. I don't remember when Tencent got into Clay though. It wasn't that far back. Okay. Wait, I need this. I need you still to be here, yes. Before we push you sideways, yes we do. I feel like I missed something here. For now, we put the poofs in here. That's all fine and good. They're gonna be closed off. There will be a stink down here, that's just how it's going to be. We could have a flow tile, which doesn't make a difference. Or does it? Maybe, whatever. I'm just thinking poofs right now, and maybe make this room go to the right hand side. By closing you off here, which would mean we'd need to get in here. Just makes whatever. Screw that. Screw that one. Yes, just screw that one. Allergic reaction. Yay. Isn't that fun? And this is Stinky Stink. Like quite literally. Stinky Stink. How are you all doing? You're putting all that hydro into place properly. Yes. Around after spaced out got full release. They jumped in. Not really no date. Okay. Yeah, that has been quite a while. But then again, at this point I'm not even sure if that's worse than having like something like BlackRock in there instead. Like, you know, not sure. Yeah, whatever. I can't be bothered to care. It's only gonna make us sad. Okay, we do want to get up to space though. 2, get a few things. 1, all this chase the copper. 2, you're gonna be cold and slow. Yeah, this is a mistake, isn't it? We should just dig up that ice and not care about it. 2 things. Dream banks, how are they called? Dream journals. Yes, you go in here. And then you need like a lot of oxygen though. You need 500 grams per second. That's basically the entirety of this pump. So I kind of need a second pump here. Can I just dump you down here? That works, right? Power on the wire is a problem. Who else is on this? Deodorizers? Electrolyzers? You should always be overpressured. That's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. Okay, we get this pump in here. We just add some gas to here. Can we just have you go like this, maybe? Hold on. Right, you have priority here on the pump, blocked, and then this one you can fill it up. Maybe move this pump around so you can actually fill this up as well. Because right now you're being blocked completely, you can't fill it up. If we have to feed this with a bridge, you wouldn't be derpy like that. Maybe just move you down to the other one. No, I like this. I have nothing against Tencent. They not really say to devs how to make the games, just a bit forced to put in MTX. Compared to other inventors, investitors. Yeah, oh well. No, for Tencent you have the additional potential issue about the Chinese state getting into it, but then again, you also have the whatever act in the US, so... And yeah, they all have their issues somehow. Okay. Oh yeah, we also have been doing this whole thing on the side. Diggity. Let's go get this all taken out. Can you go like this and reach all of that? And then maybe in here every 4. Sure. This one too, yeah. We use internet, so we gave up privacy. Well, yeah, kinda. The internet was different in the past, though. It wasn't always that bad. Remember the good old times? Okay. It could be worse. Wait, no, it will get worse. Probably. Okay. Let's go. I don't like this. I need more space here. Let's have you like this. And then I like it even less. Here. Just make some clean stuff here on the side. Yes. Keep you all nice and busy. Did we fix up our poop water? No, we didn't. Water. Polluted. You're gonna... What is up with you? Why is this looking so empty? Oh, right. Maybe half and half. Okay, so you will always bring out your stuff. You're gonna steal the poop water. You're gonna be not very full up here right now, aren't you? This one will though. It's fine. There's gonna be more here now. And you run full time anyways, so there's no point in trying to steal away stuff from here. And we now get our poop water for the synthesizers. And you have no power yet, have you? And we have no good way of getting power up. Also, you gotta go down here. Well, first we gotta close this all off and clean it out. Look at how quickly and beautifully they cleaned out this pool though. Lovely. You do that to close this off. Or do you? This one's gonna be slightly annoying. Slightly annoying. How do I want to do that? Also, we want to do this first. Okay, listen. Power first. Power first. We got any wire that is like low requirements here? Not really, right? Right. So this is gonna be what, 720 watts. Need one small transformer. We could also, we should try to go towards the other ones, the heavy transformers, but we're not quite there yet. So be it. For now. Get these small ones in. You just get your own little thingy. Didn't mean to connect you. Get these all up. Get you all the way up there. It's just gonna be a problem. We want to squiggly line over here. I really shouldn't care about these 2 mushrooms or whatever. And then you get this up here. Sure, and we can reach into here. We just go take that and take that. Beautiful. Okay. The sweepers won't be doing much for the most part, so we'll ignore them for power usage. Hook you all up. That's gonna be all fixed up in a moment. You go reach this. If this tile is open and hold on a second. You're supposed to reach both these tiles. I think I need to squish those synthesizers a bit closer together. Also, we gotta still fix up the water situation up here. AKA do some mopping. This side is fine, but we first gotta close you off, then we mop. Then this is gonna be 30 grams each total. We gotta do the inside first, alright. Okay, whatever. For now, you're gonna be here. This is gonna be open. This is the end of the line. You're gonna go down. This is all fixed. You're gonna reach... not. That is a bit of a problem. We just do a door. Screw this. Screw this. We just go and do an insulated door and to keep this closed. We don't need a double liquid lock. No one's gonna go in here. It's fine. Power will be fixed up in a moment. You go open up a few spaces here. We'll fix up the rest after. Okay. It's not no big one. No biggie. Yet. Okay. Down here, it's gonna be seats and whatnot. That's fine. You haven't... shoot. I guess we cannot exactly drop the fight oil down here with the pitcher pump bottle empty here, unless we remove the fish feeder temporarily. Fine, let's do that. We could also just fill it with dirt water or something. But if we ever get some other liquid in and it replaces the lighter liquid below, then the fish will not be in a full tile of liquid, and then they will be die out. And I don't want them to die out. Okay. You are supposed to be a positive signal though. Can we get you to do that? Yeah, you always be this, and you always be that. It's the all green. Green. All green, okay. That's that. No. Your output is missing still, obviously. And that's it. So there's 2 options for this. This is just gonna be meat out, right? And we have nowhere to bring that yet. Not really. That can just go like here or something. We do want to close this all off. This could also just be a storage bin for now. Wait, can it? Do I have space here? You gotta be... Here's fine. Here's also fine. I don't really want... No, here's bad. I need you to not reach this pin, because there's going to be the eggs in, and there's going to be eggs up here, and you're not supposed to put them back in. So you're going to be here. You're going to reach this one. Both of you are going to reach this one. That can just be, for now, a storage bin for eggs, food. Wait. Depends. Well, we're not going to put egg extra there. egg. We're going to just put food in there. AKA... Wait, no, that was... It works. We keep the eggs on here. It half works. They're gonna keep circling. They can just die on top of the rail. We put our food in here. We can't. It's food. We would need a fridge and the storage bin. Okay, well, you're gonna get this done. You're gonna get this, and you can be this way around, it's fine. You're gonna have your merry-go-round here. It doesn't need to be bigger. This could be even smaller, no. Not really. Okay. You get your food out, so it's outside of the room and all that. That is gonna be wrong eggs and whatnot. I love the complexity. Must play this again. Right? And you can always make it more complex. Until the game stops running. But the game's running way better than before, so... Yay. We can reach this one. We need a liquid up here still. That is you remove for a hot second. And some poop, water or anything brought into here. That is that. That's your foods out. That is your seeds in. That will be algae for now. Can we just put like 5,000 algae in it now? I don't want all of it. How much do we have left, by the way? Do we need to be concerned? Not really yet. Not really yet. Okay, that's all cool. Just don't do that. We'll use the proper end here. Okay, and we should also probably have like a ton of seeds for the mealwood. You don't show me the mealwood in here? Yes, you do. You show... Oh, we have one. We have almost 400 mealwood seeds. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think we can feed the fish with that for a bit as well. For 10 cycles or so. And I saw a tusk cat, but somehow I doubt that is true. AKA, aren't you putting down dust caps? Wait, how is that? Are you having no errand here? Okay, that's a lie then. We don't have extra dust caps. But yeah, put them in here. Yeah, bring the babies into their places. The shine box will be fine. How many do we have in here? I need more. 6. That's the real question then, isn't it? Shine bug moving and whatnot. You guys will all be relocated into here. Do I want more poofs? Do I have another poofed egg? Wait. I saw another poofed egg somewhere, no? Is that 2 of them? Oh yeah, that's the prince egg and the other one. Okay, relocate that into here. Do I care for getting more more wild poofs, groom poofs? How old are you? Yeah, just leave them in. Just leave them in there for now. It's fine. It doesn't make a difference. It does not make a difference. Okay. I will build a few bits and pieces here. I almost forgot that we have a print available, aka we have the printerceptor, which needs data banks, which we get from inspecting stuff. We never inspected the printerceptor. Would you look at that? Intercept charge. And let's go. Okay. How fast are you, May? You're still pretty fast. Listen here. Screw that. Just go up straight. Just give it to me straight. There. Wait. Maybe like this. And this. And then just take the ice up. We'll have enough water. It's gonna be fine. We do not need to conserve all the water all the time, always, every time. said no one ever before. And we just dig up like this, it's fine. Just go to that. And you will trap yourself on this side somehow. You shouldn't be able to do that. Don't need to remove this either. Okay, that's all good. But you're allowed to get the copper over here. That would be good. That would be a nice thing to have. Leave that here so we can walk in the Duup. And that is just that. Okay, cool. How is my planting over here? Pressure? What? What? You need a pressure below 2000. Are you joking? You are a finicky little piece of work. Okay, cool. That's fine. I hate it, but it's fine. We need naphtha. Or crude oil. Yeah, that's like one of the rarest things for a plant to be this specifically iffy. 1830, 1809. There. Here. When even plants complain. Yeah, right? And I mean, you couldn't have it in much better than this. If we're being honest. This is a really good spot for you. Except you're gonna be all yuppie and... Oh well, so be it. Muppets. I'll just remove some of that air for you. We can build high pressure vents. Oh look, we have 800 plastic, we should melt it. This is the first thought I'm having. Obviously, naturally. What's my Dragos doing? How much fiber do we have? Would be an interesting thing to check. Only 6 still. Starvation. It's a lie. That's a lie. We have skill points too. I think we'll only go to 7 cycles of play today again as well. We never go above 7 cycles of play per stream. It's ridiculous. It's such a joke. Okay, but this is all cool. You do your thing. Do you dig up the top right side still? That's almost done. Right, so the plan is to vacuum all of this out, right? This is CO2. Liquid... wait. That's the only liquid CO2 up here, right? Right. So there won't be any bubbles that will bust in our face. It's 2 kilos. Okay, sure, we just dig that up. That's fine. This is all good to... maybe go up there if we will. And at the left hand side... well, I'd say we close it off, but... yes, we will close it off. But, let's see... so, this is gonna be stables here, right? It's gonna be like turtles on top. Maybe some incubators in between. That's gonna be all vacuum. The darts will fartle. They will make their chlorine go all over the place. And then below that we'll have the Dracos. And they will have some warmer spots. Though, well, maybe the millwood is gonna be like on the outside, sort of. And the bomb lily is gonna be in its own little thing with hydrogen and all nice and hot. No, it's gonna be chlorine as well. So that's gonna be all separate in here and gonna be with suits and whatnot. I guess you'd also be in the suited area, so we don't have to go back and forth between different morphs. Maybe have your stable up by 1 and then we have the suits to the left. We can avoid getting through the gas pump that way. We have some space here still. This is gonna be steam, this is gonna be something else. Could be suits or suits here, nice and close to the electrolyzer. That sounds good. Regardless, that means... okay, that would mean we'd have you closed off here. And this all vacuumed out as well. For now... the only question we really have to answer is where do we put our wall? And our wall is going to be sedimentary rock for now. should have plenty of that stuff around. I don't want to have more hydrogen go derpy derp. So we'll close you off here. And down here we go to the left hand side. There's still poop. Why is there poop water here? Can mop that. Yeah, we gonna have that closed off like that. Yes, you're not gonna be trapped. This hydro is gonna stay on the left. You're gonna still compress that into our hydra thingamabob over there, the black hydra actually. This also makes us, so usually there would be a black hydra over here, just by the layout of our map design. But if this is all vacuumed out and suited, we won't need that, which is kind of nice, I guess. Yes, this is all stinky air. Actually, there's a lot of normal air pushing in here. I just wonder, do I want to try and get all the hydro to be collected in a space above? All the hydro, almost all the hydro is on the left. It won't be, it's gonna go into the right here as well. Yeah. It's gonna be way more annoying to get out later on. That's my point. I can go 1, 2, 3. Maybe do that. Have the hydro go up here and just... I don't know, man. It's gonna make it way worse, no? It shouldn't. Undecided. Very much so, I am. We can't bump that out, it's fine. We have a bunch of bumps and it's gonna be a-okay. The poop down here, well, depends on how far we're gonna bring all this down, right? If we do say we close you off here, well, we don't have suits in place yet and all that. And there's also the geyser situation that we still have to fix up. So ultimately this is gonna be just closed off for now. Let's go do this. You go like maybe sideways in here. And then we just go close you off this way around. Remove that, before we do that, we'll have all the debris fall through, so we don't have to deal with that. And that's gonna be great. This is ignorant rock, that's fine. Starvation is a lie. Dirt on the floor is to be mopped. Okay. If you unpause the game, it actually will progress. Good. Okay. And did I already set you up for fight oil? Okay. And you. Okay, we need like, how much do you make? 70. We need like 500 kilos or so. So that is gonna be 5 at 30, whatever, 40, 5, 6, make it 7. That's 490 anyways. 7. That's 7. Let's just go to that. Okay. How are we doing over here? Right. Running. Just made steel, make steel. We have a ton of steel now. Like literally. Let's go make forever petro copper. Because every copper we make and replace the flimsy wire with, we save wire with. Because we only need half the amount of good wire versus poor wire. To be fair, plants are worse than dupes sometimes, except maybe Weezwards and Jumpy Joya. Talking about plants and thinking about plants, I was wondering, because I already, or almost always, see people call spore kits sport child. Is that a thing people do on purpose, or do they just not know that it's supposed to be an orchid and thus it's called a spore kit? Because I don't know. I don't know if that's on purpose or if people are just like, what? I didn't know. Like how you mishear a song or how you misread certain things and everything gets naughty, right? By the way, you're still having breathing issues. Yeah, the bedrooms are breathtaking. The bedrooms are just breathtaking. What's the temps up here now? Still minus whatever. We're still doing derp derp. Okay, you're gonna be replaced in a second, and you are 40%. I don't want to replace you. We're gonna be almost done as well. There we go. Yeah, just diggity diggity. Gonna stay with you for a second here. Yeah, it just is something that happens, I guess, like first time I've seen that rain. Yeah. Sodium synthesizer. Sodium synthesizer, I love it. Oh my god. I did also think Spore Kit the first time around. So I get it. Still. Right, I want to remove all these dirty plants. Let's go. And in here as well. And tell us to be able to reach stuff. Not like this. Just like that. Just like that. And always keep your top doors locked. Just like that. That is the way. Or else the door monster is gonna come and eat your face. The open door monster, you know, the one that lurks behind the closed doors. It waits for you to open the doors. And if you open the doors, it's gonna go eat your face. And I'm scared of the open door monster. You might be able to tell. Where did I go wrong today? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you all fine. We do have more seeds for the blossoms too, I think. So that should be fixed up in just a moment. Circuit overload. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, for you guys, I wanna have 2 spots here, right? What do we get again from you guys? Is it only 1 output? In that case, I don't think I care too much. Effects, natural gas fertilizer heap, yes. So it depends on whether or not I want to have 2 different measuring sticks for dirt and phosphorite. I don't think I care too much. Or do I? Oh. Do I want to have a storage bin up here for my magma? Kinda do. I think. That means you go over a little bit. You go away. You go away. Connect the... Nope, you connect this together, you out here. Up, over, just over. No, here. Remove that. Go over here. We need more bridges. We don't have enough bridges. Go up here, go over there. Okay, good, excellent. Yes, and then I wanted to hook you all up differently as well. But before that, stations. Stazioni. Was it furniture? No. Stations here, somewhere. Sutox and this guy. I think we just start with the Sutox on the left. On this level, yes. Just 4, so... You have plenty of water here, by the way, now. Oh my god. Are we still stealing away poop water? Okay, that will slow you all down. Are you running a full pipe of stuff continuously? Yes. Yes, we just run a full pipe of water continuously. All I want is to get water out of there. Are you running properly? You're running full power, full proper, full whatever. Okay, so we can have an outlet here. Go through here. Can you reach that? No, you can't. Do we just open this up? Here. Okay. Get you up. Get some of that good gas out of there. You're gonna be 50-50. Or do I have you low priority? I can't have you low priority. Not like this. I think we have enough sonium synthesizing going on to not have a problem here. Okay, how far to space we don't know. We want to put in a... It's too cold for naphtha lock. We'll just put a door in there, like a proper-ish door. With power on this wire. Power to the wire, let's go. bring this up straight. No, don't. You're gonna destroy your foothold. Do we stay with Guzman here for a second? Can you do the left hand side? Can you just do this first? Someone else coming in to do that? Otto? Ari? I hate how you do that. Okay, someone else coming in. Guzman. Okay, good job. I just want to see where space begins. Or do I? Do I care? Do I care about the beginning of space? Well, I do care. Yeah, well, this is good. Let's just get you all up here. You could be copper again here. What? Yes, copper ore. There. We get that stuff here. Look at all that CO2. Freezing. More liquefying rather. Okay, and then how do we do you all? You go up all the way to here. We go to the left. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfectly, like, flat. Let's go get a mechanized lock in this spot then. There should still be background tiles. You go all the way to here. And, well, I guess there would be a tile here, sort of, except not right now. Do we have a telescope? What? Do the research for that. Okay, let's go with that. Let's go get that. Someone's gonna very much enjoy that. Okay, we have phyto oil. What phyto? This stuff in here? No problem emptying that bottle. And then over here we got that naphtha in. Let's go build that tile over here, please. Close it off with another Duup tile here. Yes. You're gonna stay open. This is gonna be the spot where we put our farm in a moment. Ah, the farm's running here. So you have no power. Can you just give me power, please? Can you just please build those power-wise? Thank you. Okay. And, well, since we're here, you know, I can also just build that for some speed-ups, yeah. Okay. Then we can just start this, yeah? Good. Right. And then you're gonna be all the way to the left, because I just said you would be. There's gonna be stink in here, so before we start them all off, it would be a good idea to actually close that off on the side. Maybe give it a sort of pseudo-liquid lock, gas lock, whatever, so this stink falls all down. And more importantly... Right, we should just have a stink lock here. That's what you call them, right? Let's go with the sweepers again. So you're gonna reach this tile. This is as far right, left, whichever as you can go. That fixes our receiver tiles into this spot specifically. And you're gonna be as open as you need to be. As you are. Right, and you're gonna be here. And you can't quite reach this guy. Which is not a problem. Because this guy can move its ass over to the right. Both of them. And that's just that. And then you'll be up here as well. That means this guy also got to move his ass over by one tile. And that is just how that goes. Exactly. And you connect this all together. Go in here. Remove that. We want to get rid of all this stuff in here because this room is going to be mostly closed off. You have a good spot in here to make this into an actual liquid lock. For which we would love to have some naphtha. We get more naphtha. Can we cook something here? No? We lack 50? How long? Hello, Glossy. Another 1.5 cycles, okay. This was closed off? Mostly. I guess I didn't want to replace these tiles yet, huh? Okay, but beyond that, yes, this is all looking very good, except for the CO2 in here and whatever that leftover is about. Then your floor was to be here, is what I said? Well, I guess, by definition it is. Yes. Remove that. You will be able to reach it in just a second. Get this all out. We have a bunch of doors in here eventually. This will continue, but... Wait, I didn't mean to dig this up. Did I? Oh well. Let's have the hydrogen go into there then. That's fine. And on this side... trace amounts are going to be a minus. Just how it's going to be. Also getting power up here is going to be not fun. You just need your own little power line. You'll just need your own little power line. That's all. Here. The vacuum line. Just bring that up. Okay, and then you go over here. And then you jump down here. Wait, no, not here. I'm back. Are we bridging? I mean, a few. I added 2 more just for you. Well, just for you I added 2 extra here. Yay! Yes, aren't they lovely? Your personal bridges. Okay, you. The bent that is. Since we are changing this around now. And the poopy water. We can just have the poopy water. Okay, listen. So it can still fall down, right? And we can just have the poopy water go to the left, and then we can't. We don't want to have it fall on top of our toilets, because who wants to have poopy toilets? But it can go all the way to the left, and then and then we make a bit of a guidance rail here, and we shower our dream journals with poop water. Yes, exactly. That's what we're going to do. We guide you over to the side. We close you off here. Wait. That means we're gonna flood our atmosuits. That's not what I wanted to do. I did not intend to flood my atmosuits here. Okay, well, we gotta do this a bit differently then. We're gonna give you another guide rail. And that's just gonna go down in here somewhere. We can plot these guys, that's fine. I just want to have you have enough of a space to buffer some heat and whatnot. This can just be open then. Okay, fine. Okay, fine then. We do it like that. We need air. We don't need P-air, we need air. So we go ahead, get 2 of these guys in here. That sounds about right. Simple one. Simple one. Where do we put what? I should just start with the shot of the valve that is gonna go here. Yep. What is that room? This room is just here for the sake of being a room. Okay, are you gonna go out here? Is this gonna work? Yes. No. 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 No, this is not gonna work. You're gonna go elsewhere. Okay, you gotta be... But after this, we have to have the Stinker first. We can have you go this way around. It's gonna make all things ugly. Sure. That works though. So go this way, and then you take priority, and then you go derp derp derp. Check the stink. Stink goes out, and then stack whatever gotta go up, goes in here, goes up. Simple as that. And then you just give me that good jazz. And you go around this way, so we fill it up from the right to the left. From the dock to the other side. Element sensor. Uno, duo. This is not a shut-off, is it? That was just a valve. Because if it was a shut-off, you would have had a thing to connect to. Okay, and then we just go ahead and use have high gas bridges. Yes. There should be no lighter gases than oxygen, so that should all just stay at the ground here. And if it doesn't, yeah, just let it fall. Deeper. Get it all the way down there. Okay, how are you all doing? How much have we grown? 7%? 7%. Just remove that. You almost grown. You almost grown. These guys are pretty much missed, didn't I? And do we just remove all of this? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. And we have backup food if we need. How do we have stress? We have minus 50% stress every cycle. Research complete. Space program. Oh, lovely. We're also venting all this hydrogen, which I guess that's fine. Yeah, sure. Space program. Telescope. Telescope. Wait, what? Okay. Celestial detection. Fine. Gotta get that too. Gotta get that too. How's my fish doing? How's my eggs doing? Wait, what? It says 124, but it's only 31. Yeah, that sounds about right. Polluted water, vital oil. You are allowed to enable auto bottle. Are you filled up with 200 kilos? You are. Are you blocked? Yes, you are. Would you kindly go ahead and... I guess this is gonna be a high. There's only one dupe that can do that job, and the dupe is not specified to do that job, so... Yeah. Yellow alert it is. For that specific dupe. That's all good. I'm gonna wait for more liquid here still. Clean this floor up. And we're still waiting for all this thing to go down here. I guess. Oh well, yeah, just let that do its thing. Starvation, that warning is fake. Look, there's mushrooms right here, just cook the mushroom. Why do you put mushroom on the floor? On the very bottom of the map? You're all being very silly. Very silly. Very, very silly. Okay, did we make more copper? Excuse me. I told you to make more copper. What is up with that? There, it's being made, okay. Okay, fine. Or you make steel. Or what is it? No more copper? This room doesn't heat up properly? Sure doesn't. How's my shine box doing? Wait, metabolism 10%? Are you not being groomed? What is your priority? 6, like the others. What are the shine bugs up to? Happy, tame, sleeping? You're a baby. Oh god, it's gonna get hard to see things. Sleeping, tame, nymph. Shinebug, happy, unreachable. What? Groomed. Are we getting irradiated here already like crazy? 300 rats. Right. On this difficulty we should be fine, right? Right? Do I need to make a rocket to get rid of rat sickness? We should be okay. We still have 4x up here. Do we have extras down here? I think not. This is 2x, it is. We can open this all up. This liquid has been moved. You're gonna be fine. A bit radiation is healthy. Yes. No. This is not a bit. This is a bit more than a bit. How are you all doing? The lamp is all nice and happy. Wait, is the lamp on a 7? Okay. The lamp is on a 7. That's a good point. And something broke, but that the game doesn't want to tell us. Radiation gonna degerm those nasty dupes. Make them swim in nuclear waste. No. Wait, how does the English version go of Homer saying nuclear? Because I only know nuclear, which is the altered version, the localized one, when he corrects the guy for whatever episode that was. I don't think it's even that, like, famous in English. Just because the localization has more emphasis. Instead Homer, nuclear meme. Yeah, exactly. Research, yes. Alert, surface breach. Yeah. You're all good here. Did we get the telescope? There we go. How far do we want to bring that out? How much do we want to dig up here? Just dig up the rest. That sounds about right. Do we... This is all hydrogen still? No. Okay, in that case, let's go build that. And the wire. I mean, you're gonna build all this step by step, so... It's fine either way. Yeah. I could even give you oxygen up here. If I wanted to. But who does that? But who does that? And with all the letters in place, you can have a foundation here even. And, well, theoretically, you can also dig this up. Okay, lovely. Then we do need a bit of clearance here. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, all the way to there. Perfect. Starvation. Is this gonna be a problem? 800. We can always crack an egg open if we need to. And what is happening here with my guys? Okay, Maya PO is taking care of the job. So that's all great. That's all great. Do we still need the X in here? Not really. But also... this is the wrong kind of building. We'll have to move the chutes around. How many fish is in here? 27. Okay. And with that, I'm gonna go take a quick leak. Gotta love these guys. Gotta love them.